secret lost long ago. Where could this power have come from? Lost to the ages. Jedi. What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy MC. We'll see if that syncs up the way I hoped. I love these things. They're much like my belts, my wrestling belts. They're expensive toys. They're fun. And don't mind this. If you guys, this is going to show my age. This towel is what I used to use to polish my boots in the Air Force. It's not used for that anymore. Peeps! Welcome back. Lego lights on. We are live-ish in the Lego Lounge. What's the joke of the day? My wife told me I had to stop acting like a flamingo. I had to put my foot down. That was good. Peeps, what are we building? All right, so here's what I did. I picked out 3 sets. We're not building all these today. But I picked out 3 sets that I was thinking about building today. I couldn't decide because I'm indecisive. And I'm not going live because it's Wednesday at 1 p.m. Probably nobody's going to be on. So here's what I did. I got one of these lovely name wheels off the old internets, and I plugged the names of these sets. So what we got here? We got the Invisible Hand. We've got obviously the Millennium Falcon, and we've got the Tantive 4. I believe these were all, you can kind of tell. The boxes are all very similar. They were all from the same kind of run that Lego did. So we've got one of those lovely wheels with all the names on there. I just put them on a bunch of times. And let me see. I'll move these out of the way real quick. We'll switch up cameras again. And that way nobody thinks anything is nefarious. Of course, that overhead light is coming up. Let's turn this light up real good so you can see it. And spin the wheel and see what we get, peeps. You guys like my professional Star Wars tie? Trench run. Boom. What we get? What we get? What we get? Boom. Invisible Hand. The wheel of magic decided, not me. I love the music. All the claps. Alright, so I'm going to pause real quick. I'm going to go ahead and get it pulled up on here. Go ahead and sort out the bags, and then we'll be right back. All right, peeps, we're back. So right off the bat, you got your manual here with some cool backstory on the Invisible Hand. It was really funny. I pulled up the directions. Sat here, I did the whole spin wheel, said Invisible Hand 1, and then I went and pulled up the directions in my iPad, and I pulled up the Tantive 4 for some reason. I started reading that. And then I looked, this box was the one sitting in front of me. I'm like, why the heck did I do that? So, I don't know. I'm mental, I guess. Turn this off for now. Hopefully it'll help. Anyway, some cool backstory on the actual Invisible Hand ship. And yes, this is they're all part of the same series. It's the 25 years of Lego. Obviously, I'm way behind on this, but I bought it and it's just been sitting there, so now I'm finally getting around to building it. But really cool details about it in here. There you go, 25 years of Lego Star Wars. I will say, it does have 3D directions, so I will be utilizing those. I will say, I don't know if anybody else has experienced this and you use digital directions of any kind like I do. Let me know, because I told you guys a while back I was having issues with the directions. When I click through it, the screen starts flashing, and I'm like, that's weird. It was during the Pac-Man build, and I thought that was strange, and I thought maybe it was just that build, but it wasn't. The next build did the same thing. And I ended up uninstalling and reinstalling the app, and it still does it, but only on the PDF directions, not on the 3D directions. So I'm not sure if the app is just dying or what, but it's rather odd. Anyways, this is set number 75377, 557 pieces. Box looks awesome. Got a little scene here. Did the whole battle with General Grievous and everything. Then they pilot the ship down after it's all blown apart. This looks cool, so I'm kind of excited. There's some new pieces in here, or at least new to MC. I'm not sure that they are new to Lego, but I will do a little research before I put this video out and see if I can figure it out. But they kind of look, you know what they look like? I don't have any in this bag that I can see, but it's those little ovals with the two studs, but it's a double stack ovals. I don't know. I don't think I have a name for those pieces, but they look cool. So, all right. I'm excited to get this going. I don't know how long this is going to take. I may end up breaking up into 2 videos depending on the amount of chit chat that I do. I will say, I've said it on this channel before, but one of my favorite things about all things Lego, but especially Lego Star Wars, is the amount of things. So it's just honesty, man. When I was growing up, I did not really watch Star Wars, I think the way a lot of people do. I really was into the story itself and not so much all the other stuff, like the ships and the planet names and just, I don't know, there's so many aspects to Star Wars that when I go back and watch it, I go, oh, okay. Or as I'm building through Lego, hence like this set, I go, hey, what the heck was the invisible hand? I don't remember that ship. And so then I do my Googling and it's like, oh, that was the ship that, you know, Anakin and Obi-Wan went and fought Count Dooku in, and then they ended up blowing it up. Oh, this piece is in this set. Where is it? Oh, look. Yeah, all right. So there's the oval, little oval studs. This is like a double oval studs. Yeah. All right. Anywho, I just love relearning things, or learning things really for the first time that I never really knew about something that I love so much, you know. And again, a lot of it comes down to MC has too many fandoms. I just love so many different nerdy things, like Star Wars, like pro wrestling, like Batman, and I only have so many brain cells to keep all that stuff in there. So, but yeah. Anywho, peeps, let me stop talking. Let's just. Alright, peeps. I decided to shut things down and restart. Messed around with the settings a little bit, and I'm hoping that that camera, this camera, so stupid sometimes. I'm hoping the overhead camera looks better now. It was looking really dark, so I think I've got it looking better. I still can't figure out how to get the color of my hand to match on both cameras, but it is what it is. I'm still playing around with it. I'm still figuring, but it looks better now. It was so dark. So, anywho, there's bag 1. Let's go ahead and keep it going with bag numero dos. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was a couple little colored studs down here. It was a red one and a yellow one. I think, if I remember correctly, watching somebody else's review of this, I think those are supposed to represent characters. So I'll Google it and see if I can find a good answer before I put this out. But yeah, I think they're supposed to represent characters, like maybe it's Obi-Wan and Anakin, maybe. Although one's red and one's yellow. I don't really know how that would represent those two characters. Y'all know I ramble on too much and I make up a lot of stuff. I'm not making it up. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing. That's where you just invite yourself to stay at someone's house uninvited. It's called guesting. I'm just guessing what those studs represent. It might not represent characters at all. It could be... I know they've done that in sets before, especially in Star Wars, where they just use single studs to represent specific characters, especially a set like this, where it's not really a bunch of minifigs. In fact, I don't believe there's any minifigs in this set at all. If I'm guessing right, I don't think there's any minifigs. I could be wrong. I would be, pleasantly surprised if I had some, but I'm also, y'all know my thoughts on that. I'm not gonna get upset if I don't have any minifigs, because I bought it for the ship. I think the ship looks awesome. So, anywho, it looks cool so far, and excited to see what comes next. Not a lot of details. I like the way they did the little engines on the back. They got the 2 bigger engines and then the 1 smaller engine. And then other than that, you got some cool little patterns going on, but not a lot going on yet. So let's keep it moving, peeps. Alright, there is bag 2. I believe the back half, where it breaks in the middle. You got some cool little details. Got your little, I don't know what you would call this. Really part to do with the steering and things. And I thought this was clever when they had me put this piece on. I was like, what the heck are they doing here? But it's like your your satellite dish or communications. Seems like what it probably is. Anyways, looking good. Love the the gray and blue alternating all around. The clear blue windows here on the side look awesome. They used the little church benches for that. Shape is great. Alright, I think what I'm going to do, because we're almost an hour in, I'll go ahead, I'll sort out bag 3, we'll call that an episode, and then we'll come back and do one more, finish up this build. How's that, peeps? That sound good to you? Sounds good to me. Alright, peeps, there we go. We are all sorted out and ready to go for part 2 of this build. So we will wrap this up, but peeps, what do you guys think so far? It's looking good. It's not a huge build, but I'm You know, I'll say this. When I first got like serious about collecting, I was like, oh man, I just got to go for the big, amazing sets. And I did buy, I still have a few of them to build. I've still got the, obviously, I didn't do it whilst having this channel, but I built the UCS Millennium Falcon, which sits out in the main part of the house. You know, I've got the UCS Razor Crest over there that still needs to get built. I've got a few larger builds, and as time progressed, I started quickly realizing what a problem this is going to be if I keep buying the giant sets. So this is nice. These little small sets, these little 25-year anniversaries are good because you still get a fun experience to build. And you still get the iconic look. Obviously, not as many details as you would if you did the full build. You're not going to be able to have your, your minifigs to play with. This is not as much of a play set as it is a display set. So, but I just think they're great because, again, I still get a ship, and you guys hear me talk about it every time. Is it going to fit? Yes, this is clearly going to fit on my Lego shelves, as will these other builds, I'm sure. So, peeps, it's been fun. I can't wait to get back. I'm going to take a little break. My kiddo just got home from school, so I'll go holler at her, see how her day was, have me a little bite to eat, and then I will be right back here to finish up. And peeps, if you guys enjoyed this, please give it a like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Tell me if you're enjoying this. And I'm sorry if you didn't get the one you hoped was going to win on the spin, but it was a game of luck. I had no idea what was going to happen, so we got what we got. So thank you for coming, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then. Holla!